Hey everybody, today is New Year's Eve 2022. It's December 31st, and I can think of no better way to ring in the new year than not only cooking brisket, but also cooking some burnt ends. And so I've only done this twice. It's been quite a while, and I've just watched some videos. Chud's Barbecue, shout out. I've been watching some of their sausage making videos, saw one about burnt ends and thought, hey, I'm gonna make burnt ends. So what I'm gonna do is take this brisket, which I just cooked overnight, 12 and a half hours. I'm gonna take it out, and I'm actually gonna cut the point off, and then I'm going to use the point meat to cook the burnt ends. If I had thought earlier about doing this, I would have separated the point from the flat, you know, before the cook. And I haven't done that in a really long time. I've been wrapping in foil, you know, I guess since we moved to North Carolina from Oklahoma, and I've just had really, really good luck with that. So at this point, I'm just continuing to wrap with foil. So I put this on last night at 7:30 p.m. The moose is right here. And I'm gonna just tell you right now, I am not gonna be able to avoid just enjoying some of this right now. This is actually oh my gosh, look at that. This is a brisket from Walmart, and this was about 11 pounds. My sweet spot now for brisket is about a 12 pounder. The last two I cooked for a gift were 16 pounds. Okay, if I had been doing this the right way, so to speak, I would have separated the point, which is the moister part of the brisket with more intermuscular fat, from the flat, but I didn't. So I'm just gonna cut it right here, and we'll take a look at what this looks like. So here's our flat, super juicy, great looking smoke ring there. Oh my gosh, that looks phenomenal. And so what I'm actually gonna do, and try not to like drop this, we're a very professional operation here, as you can see. I'm gonna take this flat. This has been resting, by the way, for 2 hours. I took this off this morning at 9:30. So I'm gonna go ahead, wrap this up again, break my foil, and I'm just gonna let this continue to rest. If you don't know this, resting your meat is super, super important. Even if you're cooking a steak, it's really important to rest your meat, because those juices that are gonna come out right away, right after you take it off the fire, you know, those are just gonna escape, and it's just better to let them rest, let the meat settle a little bit. Oh my gosh, okay. So let's see what we're working with here. This, look at how completely amazing this is. I cooked this a little bit longer. I took this off at about 210, 215. You can see all that intermuscular fat. This is actually probably a little bit of the flat that's still here. What I'm gonna do is immediately start eating this, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this into, or try to cut this into 1/4-inch slices. Now, one of the things that happens sometimes, and I did not do an injection with this. Look how moist this is. I guess I should probably use some silverware to eat this so I don't like contaminate it. That's right. Okay, so here we go. Here's a bite. We haven't done a dog bite in a long time, actually. That is so good. I'm just ready to flip for joy. Here, let's do some dog bites, because we haven't done this in a while. This is gonna contaminate my hands if I do. Okay, for the record, look, we're going to, you want a bite, Mom?
Mm-hmm, first.
Okay, here, we'll give you a bite first. What do you think? Is that all right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna use this fork, and we're gonna get, you got Moose on there? Are you ready, Moose?
Yes, I'm getting
This is the dream.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't get any better than this.
And Rosie wants to know her
Rosie,
bite.
are you ready? Here's Rosie's bite. Rosie has less brisket experience than Moose does. What do you think, guys? Okay, so, and I'm gonna put that fork away, it's a dog fork, and I'm gonna get my fork out, and I'm gonna have one more bite. Okay. Let me say, I don't know how brisket gets any better than this. I went back to put on my old ways with this one. Here, zoom in on this. And this is just salt and pepper and a little garlic. So I used actually a full I used 2 tablespoons of kosher salt, 2 tablespoons of coarse pepper, and a tablespoon of garlic, of granulated garlic. And that's it. There have been some other rubs that I've enjoyed using, but anyway. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna try, and this is, kind of falling apart, so that makes it challenging. I'm gonna try to cut this into about 1-inch squares. And what I'm wanting to do, and maybe I should, I don't know, whatever. This is an experiment. I don't know if this is gonna be perfect or not. It tastes amazing right now, so probably anything that we do at this point is just gonna be an improvement. I don't know how you can screw this up at this point is what I'm saying. I'm excited to also share this with my neighbor. So my neighbor has been cooking barbecue since like 1970. I wish, but he just sold his trailer a couple months ago. He had built 5 different barbecue trailers and had them custom built by this guy. And so anyway, it's fun to share barbecue with him and he actually says my barbecue is good. So that's good. Okay, so we've got these chunks. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna divide these, because I'm gonna do 2 different things with them. I'm gonna divide these in these 2, that's a really big bite. These 2 lovely foil boats. So, I don't know. If you definitely, whenever you're making burnt ends, here, let me tell the story. And this is just straight off of Chud's Barbecue, but I just watched this this morning. I guess burnt ends started in Kansas City when people were basically wanting the flat and the slices, and so they would cut off the edges, which were, the burnt ends, and that became the favorite thing of a lot of people. Now you can see this is a whole brisket.
Look at me.
The point of this, it just doesn't make that much. Okay, sorry, I gotta have one more bite. And I guess I could make a burnt end out of this, but. Okay, wow. Mom is grabbing some more too. I have my smoker at 300. What I'm gonna do for this large one, this is the, just the favorite way of making it with Chud's Barbecue. It's just putting a little brown sugar and a little butter, and that's basically it. I should have softened this a little bit more. I mean, obviously it'll soften in the smoker. Okay, so this is just brown sugar and butter. That's it. The other one, I'm gonna use my Clark Crew barbecue. So Clark Crew is an outfit out of Oklahoma City. I've enjoyed using their rubs. I'm also gonna put some butter on this too. This one will be, I think, a little bit more savory. So this is their jacked brisket rub. And so I'm gonna just mix this up a little bit. Put a little more on. And I've got the smoker going at 300, and I'm gonna cook this about 2 hours. So, again, it's gonna be hard to mess this up. I could put sauce at this point. Some people will do sauce. It's amazing how strong some people's ideas and feelings are about Sweet Baby Ray's, incidentally. People have really strong feelings about that. I like Sweet Baby Ray's. And I've done, sauces before, but I don't know. This is what the Chud's Barbecue Channel guru said was his favorite, was just straight up brown sugar with a little bit of butter. And you know what? If it's his favorite, I bet it's gonna be good. He did 3 different kinds. Okay, so we got our savory, maybe. Shout out Clark's Crew Barbecue. Yep. No paid promotion here. This is just my favorite. Okay, and so now we're gonna take this, we're gonna go put it on the smoker. We're gonna wait 2 hours, and we're gonna see what we got. Okay, the time of truth. I've wanted to actually get these on for 2 hours, and I got stuck out running errands. So 2.5 hours later, here we go. These are our brown sugar burnt ends, and I think these are just the, man, look at those. Look at those. Okay, we gotta take these in and give them a try. The burnt ends are done. We're gonna go ahead and slice up the flat. Oh, interesting. It's a little bit moister. This is slicing a little bit easier than the point was, just because I think it's not quite as moist. But you can see we got some excellent bark there. And that's great. Let's have a burnt end. This one I think is the, ooh man, this is the brown sugar. It's hot. Wow. I think it's cooked just a little bit too much. So, it would have been better to not have these on quite as long. It's good. Brown sugar is the way to go. Well, good luck. If you make your own, let me know. Remember, you can follow me at Cook with Wes. I'm just actually using the hashtag Cook with Wes on Mastodon now, but you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And of course, just visit my website, food.wesfryer.com, and then you'll get recipes periodically as we share them. Enjoy.